what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back at the large garage and it looks a little bit different because it's done for the most part. So I went off to a show, which was the International Builders Show, left Greg here with Zach, and they finished up the interior, and then they also finished up this outside. So if you guys remember correctly, we had some pieces of steel that we needed, mainly the ceiling steel there. So we couldn't finish off this detail entirely. You can see this is really looking nice now. I don't think anybody really cares that that miter doesn't line up, because the most important thing is that those lines there at the wall meet the ceiling. So as we go inside here, I'll take you inside real quick. You can see all of the galvanized wall steel is up. The worst part about the galvanized is just that it's very shiny, so it shows all the potential, like oil can you can see above the door header. Like, we did our best to make that flat. We did our best to make that flat up there. But I think it looks sharp, and to be honest, can't wait till all of the lights are installed, the concrete is in. It's gonna look awesome. So you may be asking, what are we doing here today? We're gonna wrap up, we're gonna do a little cleanup, but also mainly what we're gonna do is put the knee braces on the porch. So really it's just a decorative thing. There's really no structure needed. It will add some rigidity side to side, but I'm not too worried about that. It's more of an aesthetic thing. So we're just gonna go ahead and use these cutoffs. All these cedar posts came 12 foot long. So I should be able to cut one here. It's gonna have a 45, and then use that other cutoff piece. I think, I'm gonna do the math. I sure hope it works, Greg. We'll see. But all of those should be roughly 4 foot long, and I should be able to get 2 foot cutouts to go up here for knee bracing. It's gonna give it a really nice look. And then the other thing I've got to do, and you can tell, is gutter. My gutter guy, I talked to Scotty this morning, and he's gonna get out here now that we're here, put gutters up there, and that will also help keep some of this snow up on the roof to melt off. We don't get a ton of snow here in Northern Illinois, and we've never had an issue with a gutter coming off yet.
I guess there's a couple different options you can use for that. Well, you got like the snow bar, which is like a piece of trim that goes up there, it kind of stops it. And then you get like the little clips go in the flats. It kind of sticks up like a shark fin.
Cool. All right, time to bust out the Skilsaw, which is actually the Sawsquatch, 5/16 blade. Makes a nice one pass clean cut through the 6x6, and let's get going on this. You got your hearing protection on?
Yeah.
Eye protection?
Nope.
Don't look. All right, new direction. I'm not having that spray me. Let's switch sides. All right, this will be better. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Good? Now hold it steady. Don't just kind of let it go though. Nice, Greg. That's teamwork right there, my guy.
You got a big brain.
Well, something.
The doctors even said, like, when I was younger, that my brain was abnormally large, for my size at least.
Wait, are you serious? Nobody likes liars, Greg.
Or jokers. People like jokesters.
I like people who shoot it straight, you know? Yeah, buddy. Shoot, we already got 2 posts done. This is easy. Well, that just made a big mess. The Skilsaw definitely makes quick work of 6x6, and it does a really nice, clean job. You definitely have to be careful. Now we've got all of our sets ready to go. We'll mark them and screw them, kind of making a common mark on all of these so that we can put our screws in a similar spot, just so it looks like we care what we're doing. The really nice thing about using these GRKs, they don't require any pre-drill, so we can go ahead and just mark them, and then we'll go ahead and drill them or screw them right in without any worries. Now remember, we're not timber framers. This is not a timber frame detail. It's purely aesthetic, but I think it looks really nice. I think it's a good, cost-effective addition. Is that what you say, Greg? Yeah. Although one day I do want to do a true timber frame. Maybe one of you guys out there watching right now are in my area contemplating a timber frame, or maybe hadn't thought about a timber frame yet, but now are thinking about it. And if that's the case, definitely reach out to me. I'd love to use you guys as test subjects, and I promise we'll do our best, even if we don't know what we're doing, right, Greg? I mean, we learn new every day. Yeah. So we'll always do our best. They say if you ain't learning, you dying, Greg. I mean, my question, Greg, is for you. Are you a different animal but the same beast?
I would like to say I'm like multiple different animals that make one giant beast.
All right, we're gonna cut that out. Note to the editor.
You are the editor, though.
I'm noting to myself. One thing that's important is when we cut these at 45s, they don't really work out very well if your porch is not plumb and square. So another reason to really spend time, you know, during the process to make sure things are as good as possible. Because if this was not square, plumb, level, all that good stuff, these knee brace angles, or whatever you want to call them, bents or whatever, they wouldn't go in very well. We would have to custom cut the angles on every one. Yeah, GRK fasteners, man. And you guys have probably heard me talk about it. Since they updated both the bit and the screw itself, you can put the screw in the bit without it falling out. You know, that used to be a huge problem with GRK, and it really sits in there nice. I mean, it allows you to kind of just one hand install a screw, but also, you know, that tip, the way it tears into the material and then has that reverse thread that sucks the material in and just leaves a nice clean finish where your screw was. Sweet. Now how awesome is that? What a great way to add some cool detail to an already good looking building, but you can do that pretty quickly. And for us, we just use the scraps from our columns. We are now done with this project as far as it's concerned for us. So there's still going to be concrete, obviously your electrical. Don't forget the building will have blown in fiberglass insulation up in the attic space. So if I can show you guys that, I will. I'll definitely try to get back here, show you guys how it turns out in the end with concrete and all those lights. But take a look. It just looks killer. You can see in that door there, see the galvanized on the interior. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as we did. I know it's definitely one of my favorite color combos, both inside, outside, and we got a lot more to share with you guys for 2020. Definitely make sure that if you guys enjoy the content, you're subscribed to the channel. Hopefully we're gonna have some residential buildings in the mix. That's the goal. One for sure that's gonna have all the interiors done, and I think we're gonna do a lot of that. So I'm hopefully gonna take you guys through that process, and I'm gonna get out of here, and I will bring you back here if and when we do any more work or I have something to show you. Make sure you guys drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this color scheme. And would you have a black interior and that galvanized wall like we did on this one? I'm curious. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later.